Whereas there are 3 vacant positions on the ethics board, I hereby resolve to fill the positions with, I left that blank. The board should be able to deliberate and determine who they want on the ethics board. I have resumes. What I would like to do is let the board have time to review the resumes. I really don't want to pass out these personal resumes and have them find their way into the public's hands. So I am suggesting that perhaps we come in the next meeting 15 minutes early, or we can go in the other room and discuss them in closed session, whatever you would like to do.
Mr. Supervisor, could we have a 10-minute meeting with the candidates in an executive session? We're allowed. So we can ask questions and review the resumes?
How about your resume?
Do an interview like?
Well, we have 3 positions, and we have one of those positions that, in order for the ethics board to be legal, has to be Mrs. Slotzauer, because she holds another position in the town. One of the members of the ethics board has to be a volunteer or an employee or appointed official of the town. So that leaves Margaret out of that discussion. And then there are 2 other positions for which we have resumes. I am not comfortable discussing the resumes in a public session. It is an appropriate
Yes.
reason for a private session, or we can wait and do it next month. I don't see, just a minute, I don't see a real jump at it reason for addressing it tonight, but I will if that's what the board wants done.
I feel we should kind of put this thing to bed.
You want to put it to bed tonight?
That way, we go into executive session.
And that's your desire also?
Right.
I believe we should do executive session, but I would like us to, I'd like time to speak to the candidates. Before, I have barely said 2 words to several of those candidates, and I'd like to get to know them before I make a decision.
No.
Any opinion?
I can actually honestly go either way on that.
Okay. All right.
Mr.
Yes.
Supervisor, the town of Glen just recently went through an upheaval with their planning board, and they needed to replace 5 members of their planning board, to which they got 7 resumes.
Mhm.
At their regular meeting, they went into executive session and gave each resume, each person, a 10-minute interview in front of the board in an executive session. Out of that, they chose 5 new members. I can't give you the names, I just read it out of the newspaper myself. That's where I got the information from. To me, it seemed like a sensible thing to do at the time.
Yes.
So we all have, and I mean, I'm one of the ones that gets, your resume, I mean, you know that. So you only have 3 of us that got a resume? You said Margaret, and then there's 2 others.
No, I said Margaret, I don't think has to go into the session to be even considered. She's a shoo-in, all right?
Okay.
She's
All right, I
there.
understand.
We have to do that.
He's the only one that's got a connection with the town.
Yes.
Okay, I
And
understand.
and then we have more resumes than we have positions, so there has to
Okay,
be a
fine.
sorting process.
But I think
And
the
I'm trying to
town-
let everybody have their say here, and then we'll make a decision on
I
how.
think the town of Glen had a very amicable way of handling the situation of 7 to fill 5 positions.
Okay.
Are we legally required to have an ethics board? At
No,
one period
we're
of
not.
time, I believe you said
That's right.
that we didn't need an ethics board legally, that we could depend upon the county one.
Well, there are different alternatives there. We have to have an ethics law. We do not have to have an ethics board. And I have been hesitant to go there because of just what went on here tonight. And there are a lot of old wounds in this town that I don't know that it will do the town any good to open them up with an ethics board. So I hesitate.
I know you did before.
But here we are, and,
I know.
and I feel that it should be dealt with at this time. Yes,
Bill Winsman, I've thought I was on the ethics board for the last 2.5 years, but apparently I wasn't because I was never sworn in. I just wanted to give, I have no wounds as far as I'm concerned with anyone. I give you my permission to give anybody here who wants my resume that can be public for all I care. I have nothing to hide. So
thank
if
you.
want to
You're-
discuss
But
it-
you're one resume and I have all of them.
Sure, I understand, but
I appreciate
maybe
it.
everybody else agrees with me.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Bill, again, I'm fine with that also. I have no secrets on that issue. So just for a motion, point on Skip, if he's aware of the new ethics laws, we only can recommend. The board makes the decisions.
Yeah, that's not new, that's, yeah.
It's in the new law. And Skip-
It is in the
Skip-
new law, it was in the old one.
but
Yeah.
It's in the new law.
Yeah, all the ethics board is about is bringing an issue as a recommendation to the town
Exactly.
board.
Exactly.
So it's
I've
not,
already had one hearing, and I
it's
brought
not
my-
all these big teeth.
So there, anyway, okay, as long as we're all on the same page.
But it is another issue for a town board that has an awful lot on its plate to deal with.
Can I make a motion to table this until next month and then we have executive session?
No, I make a motion to go into executive session tonight.
Uh,
This has been going on since January.